Hello. So that's what a voice crack is. Hello all. I just got a few more places to post a link, and we'll be good to go. I've left the game on this area while I was setting up in the hopes that it'll speed up the time of when we run into the space-time rift. So best case scenario, by the time I'm all done, we'll be able to jump in on that. Especially because I gotta check the trees where the Apom could possibly be anyway. That's the main reason I wanted to start up here. So, give me a little bit more to put up a couple more lights. I'm having a hard time reading the room today, so I'm not sure if it's a good time to stream, so I'm just gonna mute my mic while I'm setting up. But I'll check in on the chat every now and then as I finish up setting up. Oh hey, speaking of, I might have to pause if I don't speed things up with the whole space-time rift check. Setting up. Actually, to check the map. Right, it's mine. Okay, it's just growing unstable. And it helps that the space-time rift is right where I would want to stream, or where I want to go anyway, so sure. Oh, I never mentioned it, but I'm gonna keep the window open because, well, I wouldn't say it's a hot day, but spring is finally here. And I need all the help I can get to stay cool in this time frame of things. I think it's a good thing I'm doing a casual stream this week, because boy can I not talk about it. today is just a matter of going around and trying to do some... I'm gonna start off with doing some more obscure stuff that I still need to do to complete the Pokédex. So, I'm just gonna be showing may not even bother to try to finish my preferences. I just got off the treadmill after a significant amount of chain fishing, and I walked earlier today, so might be a bit tired. Oh yeah. It's like I was a little conflicted about the concept of streaming because I'm so certain that I wasn't going to stream because I didn't even have dinner yet. But then I heard that I had some so I figured I'd just jump on. Why aren't you? Exclusive to that I haven't gotten yet. I need 2 more Rampardos or Cranidos. That I don't even need the Cranidos. I have Cranidos 100%, but I need 2 more to evolve from the Rampardo because for some reason I didn't evolve every single Cranidos that I got. So you have to do Mimic and Enchantment. Is there anything I can do to ride forward still? Now without actually letting them do things. Get back. I need because as I was trying to say everything the Megabytes. I still think you can have Magneton done, but I still need to have some the Megabytes between the two, I figure that we could get more done with the big time rest. Coastland, I feel like I need more Megabytes than I do Rampardos. Especially because like the battery part of it taken care of already. So here we are. As I kind of mentioned a couple times, one of my biggest goals, pretty much since I got the game, definitely before ZA was announced, was to 100% the game to the best of my abilities. That I'm personally defining 100% as like getting a perfect on each of the Pokédex entries, doing every side quest, and I'm throwing in the whole Arceus challenge. I can never remember what it's actually called. Because I've done it a couple times on my own, off stream, and I'm actually kind of shocked by how tough it actually is. So I'm gonna need to sit down one day, get the best team I possibly can together, and try it proper. Maybe I'll even stream it if I'm feeling ambitious that day. Yeah, but see, we still need 6 more Magnemites too. And one of them has to be caught. Oh, and we have to defeat them in combat. I didn't even think that far. Yeah, we definitely need more space-time rifts. Here than we do in the historic lands. Wow. And just feel for the most of the night about letting some I don't think I need anything more with Magneton. I guess I do still need to evolve like 5 more into Magnezone. There is that. And do I have to use Thunderstone in this game? Well, I've played all the time to... This is really just putting a light on, like, how little I actually know about the game, despite all the time I play it. I think I know a lot about this game, but there's a lot of elements that I just subconsciously ignore. Just to play through it on my own. Oh... Not a good time to yeah. Put myself in danger and didn't even catch a car about it. So I don't know what I'm going to do right here still. But I'm assuming that it wouldn't be a bad thing. Getting a little paranoid of where I'm alive or not, so I kind of just want to double check that as we're going through the battle. Perfect. That looks like the live 5-swing lead. In the process. It's like I'm almost done with Rampardo, but like I said, I just need to evolve a few more things. So. But besides that, I just need to do a couple more double edges and we'll be good to go. Really just sent out this thing and already got everything that's really good. I know Rampardo is Rampardo, but playing cards with all the time I should have done it before playing out these space-time rifts, but we're already running out of time to get to it by the time things starting up and all that. Not exactly a good time. Yeah, I don't even know what I was saying. Oh yeah, I did get playing with yesterday while I was playing a little on my own time. Checking out mass Outbreak. I did try it. So I guess next time when we come back to base, remind me. Oh wow, I forgot about just how close 20 miles I actually. Random question. I don't know if anyone's actually gonna see this part of the stream and answer it, but I'll throw it out there anyways. Is Twitch still, also I just realized the bias people will have if I ask it here and not on something more neutral like the platform, but are Are we still kind of tagged with Twitch? I guess more so if people prefer actually streaming on Twitch rather than YouTube. It's like, it's been a while since I've heard any Twitch streamers. Then again, I tried it for a little too. No, it's 50 though. Anyone with the song for a while was at going back and forth of not feeling going to the more ideal platform. I'm mostly good with sticking to YouTube. Partly because I already have things set up. Partly like making it easier to keep everything organized where it's all in one place. I don't have to worry about bots. Here's something to say that it's easier for me to find things. But it's kind of like mixed. There's more people that want to do it about us than not. So yeah, that bot is still on my head. That's all it's really good. I'll be honest, I'm not even thinking before acting setting up Pokemon. I'm just throwing the Pokeball and with whoever is out. If I do think I'm actually after to a bunch of the problem. I think the Pokemon chips away enough, I might as well touch them. For a whole big time. All this. Just like kind of a reason why I have so much money. For one, I put a lot of time working again. Most people swap on over to Scarlet Violet. I mostly played Scarlet Violet until I beat the main story and then went back to this game. If not sooner. So, I had plenty of time, plenty of hours for all this. Do I still have to do anything with it? Yeah, but not really things that I could easily do against a wild one. Guess I can double right. Take the risk. Think that abilities are coming to Legends CA. I don't know, I'm kind of looking at it. There isn't the natural evolution to it, and like, I think it's going to be something with it without taking away the... I don't know, something... I'm not quite sure how to describe it, but there is something charming about the more simplistic nature of these spin-offs. But I also don't think that abilities would hurt that too bad. So, like... Maybe it might be obvious by the fact that I'm playing the game. But I wouldn't really be too upset if... Oh, here. That was... You know what, I think it's only these specific things that right here, so I'm gonna run. Pokedex entry because you can't do that in battles. If we do get this format back for ZA, I would love a feature to check the Pokedex while in battle, just so I don't have to do exactly that. Let's see. Okay, I defeated them with ice moves. I guess I just have to defeat 2 in general. And then it'll just be the move grinding. That's not to say that it's cool. I can tell you what charging just fine, but when I'm thinking about it, it's gonna be way harder to really properly adjust to. Oh shoot, I meant to use the focus maybe something interesting now and get out of there is obviously that could be and I see someone put it as previous installment. I'm just happy that we're getting another one of these games. Still a bit mixed on that one. Communication, but thanks, I have faith. Nothing is going out that it seems big enough to actually make it. And it's not like I have high expectations. Saying that makes it sound like that. But I'm not thinking like, I'll make this right. And yet there's nothing to do. So, I don't think it's that hard. The levels of expectation that game has. What kind of thing do you really in this situation? Really other way to personally, as long as it's like more of this, then I'll be happy. My only wish is a little bit of a selfish one, and that's if any major news about the game until I finish the video talking about unexpected Legend CA Cobat. That guy was this deck on a while back just to get it out there on the offense. I don't think maybe a little bit more that comes out. A little bit of a spoiler, but that's also part of the stuff that's coming out tomorrow. It's just kind of just digging into that whole taking part of the script that I'm working on, and I'm looking forward to where this is. Taking little bits and pieces from the overall. That way I can like talk about it and get in on the ZA hype while I'm working on that video, because like again, my big fear, and I'm a big news person. I was so conflicted about if I wanted to make a podcast in the first place. Well, what if it takes me so long to make? Yeah, every single one I talk about what's out there. That's the biggest thing I want to stay away from editorials. And then I can come back to that for something. It's almost like the newest things that happen are the biggest ones. I don't even know if I got all of the Megamites that were in there. I know there's limited enough. No special characters, but still. And I guess I could. But that was one of the main two things I think of that I wanted to do here. But I guess just for the sake of honor, go ahead and pick up the statues around the world. Oh yeah, and I have to go to the game to pick up blood, because that's like the most efficient way to experience this particular route. I just don't think I can find a way to make that sound pleasant, so why even try? Oh. Alpha Warmadam. Hello. To be honest, you weren't exactly high on that things I was expecting to see today. Yet here we are. And I took it down. The Roselia might work. Just using it like powder. I decided to bring over a Roselia I got in the Pokemon Go to help fill out the research tab. So this is Steel, so I can't even go for 14. Well, this is like monster so yeah, this will work as well. You might want to try to catch this one for the money that I definitely don't get. I've done so much in the game in the first place. Camp is not too far away. I'll just heal my Pokemon and maybe reconsider who I want to land with when we get there. What do we even need to do with Garchomp? I know I have to do more outrages but I'm a little hazy on the details beyond that. Cool, I just need to use double. I just need to waste like 4 more Lumpa berries. That math took an embarrassing amount of time. There's a reason this is a more casual stream. Okay. Oh, I didn't even think about catching and defeating Garchomps. And I actually am all done with Outrage and Strong Style moves. Right, I don't actually need Garchomp anymore. I think I just accidentally threw it. That's the wrong Pokemon. There's so many did not feel like I got the satchel, I'm just gonna fast travel to the base. Who knows, we might get lucky and run into a second space time rift on the way. I already forgot if I rested up or not. No, I don't need to rest. Oh, I really have 2 Lucarias and the whole dex training thing. Yeah, ignore that whole box. That's all stuff from outside of this game, which I'm not counting towards my shiny collecting goals in this game. Speaking of which, I guess this is as good an opportunity as any to pull out the latest little guide that we've gotten. Found this little fella just yesterday, actually. Wasn't even... I kind of just went to the Icelands because that was the only Master Mouse outbreak in the area. And even though there wasn't really any Pokemon I was hunting for, I decided to run through it anyways. And yet, here we are. And I guess we could check the dates for more details, but this definitely feels like the first shiny I got in this game in a long time. There's definitely a better way to word it, because this is definitely far from my first shiny, but definitely feels like it's been a while between this random Turtwig and this one. I think it's been about a month. That's not as bad considering a lot of the reasons. There's also a factor that I've been putting a bit more time into shiny hunting in X and Y, and getting ribbons on my shiny Pokemon that I caught in that game in general. It's still kind of unfortunate that I dropped it, or like dropped it in the Sun and Moon too early, but at least all I really had left to get was like the poor man's Battle Frontier and Pokemon Contest, which I was building up my streaks for a ribbon before I realized the horrible mistake I made, but you have to do this. You have to get the master rank in order to get even one ribbon, so I probably wasn't going to get them all anyways. And I guess if I really want to get another ribbon before transferring it to Pokemon Home, I could always just could always just do the battle tree. I don't think I've ever done the battle tree in Pokemon Sun. And yes, I said Sun. I would love to actually try out Space Time Risk in Ultra Sun and Moon. Because there's trying to do that before, and it makes real fun. However, I just like Ultra Sun so much. Well, no, that's too strong. That's too strong. I was fine playing through it, but the point I was getting at was I never the story of Ultra Sun and Moon, and with my overall feelings on the game, I don't really have too much incentive to do so. Like the Space Time Rift thing would be the only reason I would want to finish that game. It's not exactly the strongest goal of mine. Especially people for me, I just can't stay in Ultra Sun. For one, I already started the game with a bad first impression because the marketing was really deceptive. Kind of made it sound like the best of both worlds. Between a third game remake and Black and White 2. But in reality, it's kind of like, it felt more like the worst of the two. Plus, like, the one thing I actually, the strongest reason I actually enjoyed was Ray's full arc, and I have seen the full playthrough of the game, so I know the story or two. And it really feels like they just completely butchered Lily's character arc. Partly from the time that she had, and partly just waiting for the whole one of those character arcs are special, how terrible it is in the first place. And for some reason, just did a terrible, just made both of those things worse, in my opinion. If I could, like, put in a magic cheat code that just gave me an easy file, I could be able to certain only to try out Space Time Rift mode, but it's just not worth playing through that entire game again. Part of the reason why I was getting obliterated by the same way. If you are playing through the entire game, just the one shot method, by how fun it looks. If it was a thing, because I would love to do it before Pokemon all the depth of closes, but that time that I could spend playing the game up to that point feels like it would be better spent actually but since we're saying that I've been experimenting around with evolving my game design prowess for Lecter, I kinda got it, and looking at a couple of tutorials, there's a bit of a complication there to run with this version's got it, so I'm just happy that I was running at all, though. Sometimes that kind of leads to a little bit of a situation where still looking for YouTube tutorials to try to get myself comfortable with it. And a lot of them are for, the first ones that come up are for the newest software, which makes sense, but then I try running it on my own time, and then I go through the tutorials and your first know some inconsistencies, and then I just flat out can't do it. I think I found a tutorial that seems to actually be for the version that I'm actually using. So I kind of going through the motions of that, and it's been working so far. I kind of want to get... See, I knew if I stalled for enough time, we could get another space-time rift. But that's what I was saying, like... I don't want to get too into... Got it, because I still have some modding projects to finish up, and I'm pretty sure once I'm fully comfortable with a game design software, my motivation to work on those sorts of projects is going to drop significantly, because like, there's so much time in life, and I can't die until I finish my dream game. That's a bit that's a bit strong, but I do feel strong about it. And I got plenty of time. I should have plenty of time, but you never know if... you never really know. Life is unpredictable. Okay, moving on from that. More Darker Zone. Let's get this Ninetales back where it belongs. Maybe figure out what I want to bring into the space-time riff. And go from there. I should probably clean out my alpha storage. Because I wasn't too worried, because I didn't plan on adding too many more new alpha Pokemon to it, but... Right. Gotta be extra careful not to accidentally release a Magnemite, and probably a Magneton. Or any Pokemon I actually want to keep, that too. I guess I'll hold on to Rhyperior for now. It seems pretty good. I think it's even better than the strongest Rhyperior that I have, so... Yeah, and why not just throw it in here for text training? And I also gotta find a special place for all these guys. Oh my god. Excuse me. I have more of these saved up than I thought. But just in case. Who do we throw on the Dex training team? Preferably someone strong that isn't gonna paint any random thing. You know what, why not? I mean, maybe I can at least wait until I finish taking care of the Rampardos. course it has to be the one that... Oh hey, that's Cornet. Welcome. Yeah, excuse me, I'm a little tired, so... Well, that's the best I got for right now. Not missing too much, I'm just... possible land. Big find this as a possible. See how we can check off the Pokedex along the way. Feel free to let me know how things are going with you. As for me, even though I've pretty much been casually working my way towards 100%, it's safe to say that announcement for Legend CA kind of gave me another focus. Did I get poisoned right in the animation of the video popping up? Oh, that's just rich. So, it hasn't been the strongest. I haven't been pushing toward 100%ing it as strongly as I probably should. But I recently got caught up with the whole, online features going down that kind of inspired me to get back into trying out shiny hunting methods and some of those older games. I think one being... What was it? Is it Paris sleeping? A Paris? Not being reluctant? Actually having a moment of peace and tranquility? Are we playing Legendary Switch still? What's that? Which I thought was 100% accurate. Of course it's fog. And right before this big time forms the clouds. Oh, flat out magnet zone. Don't see one of you every day. Where is the Magnemite line, just so I can count my checks? Don't make me go alphabetical order. There we go. Yeah, I need like 5 more Magnemites, and I also have to defeat them. Thankfully, it doesn't look like I have to actually defeat Magnezones, but I also don't really need to catch up because I could just evolve the Magnetons, hypothetically. But we need to catch like 5 more Magnemites. That's it. I am not really feeling too much. This fight is literally ending. So if I can just pick them up, go out and run, that's good. probably don't need more Megatron, but better safe than sorry. Speaking of, sure. I'll take my chances with battling. Never mind. I mostly just didn't want to get obliterated by anything. Cool, you're all getting moves off. Can I at least get Pokemon entries for it? Probably not. Something that kind of like gets under my grip is that when marking off things on the Pokedex, you have to actually see the animation play. If you miss, or if a Pokemon's speaking of which, I think I can use the play. But yeah, it only counts towards the check mark if you're actually playing them. I guess it works in the research because you're actually seeing the stuff, but it's more annoying than this, especially like the super high skill. So you want to go strong style to get the big more but maybe it depends on the tapering point. So I'm sure that makes them do more damage, and not just because you're taking more damage, which results in more recoil damage. No, I'm pretty sure there's something I haven't checked it, but it definitely feels like there's something that's strong agile mechanics. So at least some of these will do them. Strong style, they do more recoil damage than normal, and the agile style, something less than normal. I should really double check that before they invested in Warning is not bad at all because the fog is annoying. I will not roll out that either. It's like, I have not seen it. I was just about to say, I haven't seen a single one of you this whole time. Okay, now get into the Tubby Ball before I get completely obliterated by a Stone King. And that takes care of the light species. Alright. Great. What do I have to do with stuff? Okay, I just have to see them do moves, so it's not really that. I'm not really that hurt. A little sneaky little sneaker. You got a hit off on me as I was climbing away. It does feel a little boring to just run around in space-time. Oh, what am I doing? I need to do a Water Spear anyways, and that's perfectly accurate. Big thing, super colors, the agile style play. So hopefully we don't have to worry about it style. Weird. My mic is up all the way. I guess the Elgato's a bit too loud. I did turn it down to like half. You know, and the only way I'm gonna be able to really hear it is if I just take a moment to check out the stream on my own end. So don't mind the echo because I gotta hear this for myself. I don't recall how it sounded before, but this does sound better. I'll bump up the gameplay a little bit. And that sounds good to me, and I don't want to push it too far. Okay, so good with all that. Just gotta get like 5 more Aurora Spears off, and we'll be done with the battle. I get the feeling that we're gonna get to the point where there's not much left, rather than the tedious parts that involve just using a bunch of moves over and over. But I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Using moves is kind of like a big ordeal of all this anyways. I never did look at what things I still need to do with Magnezone, did I? I'm going to assume that Flash Cannon is one of them because it's right there on top, and I'm going to hope that like it's agile style I need to do and not strong style. Yeah. Where did I even start? Because there's so much I talked about, and now I'm kind of wondering how much of it is even going to be audible. The long story short with Legends ZA is that... Oh shoot. Imagine if that was another Magnemite. I think we're good because I ran into like 3 of them from that one riff. Yeah, but still. Now, I'm not sure if it's a good time, but I've been kind of meaning to for a bit, so once I rest up and put my stuff away, I think I'm gonna go for the restroom a little bit. Fill up my water bottle and all that. I think I'm ready to go back to town and like do a mass outbreak or something, but I'll leave the game running just in case we somehow get a third space-time rift in the time frame of being in this area. So BRB. I think I'm good with that. I'm a little stiff off from talking, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna go another hour, but if you're still here, Finn, thanks again for that notice. It's been so long since I've actually done a stream off the Elgato, and just been using it for my own recording purposes that I haven't really... It's been a while since I've had to mess around with the audio settings, so I forgot that, like, both full blast was a little problematic. Alright, let's see what we got for the Pokedex report. Probably could have got a full solid 30 if it wasn't for that stinking fog in the middle of the space-time rift. Let's see. Still have to find 4 more Magnemites, which is really rough. On the bright side, no one could really hear the fact that I had my window open. I don't know, I think it adds to the ambience. Well, that's good to hear. Try on Mario Kart 7, so yeah. Sounds like you got that fan server up and running. Or... I forgot Mario Kart had single player. Could have been, so it could just be that. Before I get too carried away, let's save. Because it's been a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, I never got around to Mario Kart 7. Just, I guess I was young enough back then that, like, I got my taste of it from playing off a sibling's copy and never really bothered picking it up for myself. But I'm also the weird person that never picked up Mario Kart 8 on the Switch. I was content with it being on I already had it on the Wii U. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get into that whole thing of just the freaking irony of like, I already have the game on the Wii U. Why do I need to buy it for the Switch? And then they like have the biggest DLC campaign that I've ever seen from any Nintendo game. Like 10 freaking years. Maybe not 10 years. I'm thinking of from the Wii U version, but God, I got so much DLC completely out of the blue. And I never got to try any of it because I was too stubborn to ever pick up the Switch copy. It's fine. By the time I actually pick up Mario Kart 8 at this point, Nintendo's next console will probably be out. Trying to avoid falling into the trap of calling it a Switch 2 like everyone else. I think most people don't actually expect it to be a Switch 2, and it's just easier to say, but I feel like part of the problem with going the mindset that is the Switch 2, that sets up expectation that Nintendo never promised. Which would be kind of bad if it, like, ends up being different. Good in its own way, but ends up disappointing people because it's not just the Switch again. Honestly, I think the best, even I think the best direction would be just switch on more powerful hardware. But you know, Nintendo. We also know kind of the last time Nintendo just made a new console that was just more powerful, but had a similar gimmick. It ended up being one of the worst selling consoles that ever been made. But that's kind of giving a little too much credit to the Wii U. It wasn't, the more I think about it, it wasn't just the Wii again. It was kind of marketed as such, though. Let's sell some recipes. Well, sell some items off. Not all of that. Yeah, 5 million. You think that'll be a new 3DS kind of deal? Interesting. It's kind of just weird that we've had the Switch for 7 years, and I guess it's not that we haven't gotten any new model. There has been like the OLED and like whatever the portable version that doesn't, the pure portable version is. And I guess to some people the OLED would count as like the new 3DS version. That's part of the reason why I don't think it's gonna just be a new 3DS kind of deal. But I wouldn't mind if it was that way. It feels like it's been so long that if we're gonna get anything, it's gonna be hyped up. Even if it doesn't have any new hardware to it, I feel like it's gonna at least be promoted as a completely new console. And on the tangent of completely new console, I am kind of worried that there's been a lot. That reminds me, there's been a lot of push from the other consoles lately to go more and more full digital. I'm just, as a personal fan of physical copies, I can't help but be worried that we would eventually end up at a point where even Nintendo goes into the full digital outlet. There's already rumors of like Microsoft going full digital. They already have like digital only consoles, but I'm kind of worried that they're gonna be going completely non-physical in their next generation. But then again, I don't really follow Sony and Microsoft too closely, so I could be wrong about some of those details and rumors. Yeah. There wasn't really anything to do here, but there was nowhere else to go, and I didn't feel like soft resetting. I think I even saved already. So I'm just gonna pick up the satchels. Do my due diligence by picking up the satchels, and then we'll try resetting again more proper. And like, I do feel like it's kind of time, but I am also still fairly content with the Switch. The only issues I have with the Switch is when the game tries to push the performance too much, and we get things like Pokemon games that run at 5 frames per second. Apologies if that comes off a little too harsh. Even this game as much as I love it, has a little bit of those issues from time to time. I think like the flying Pokemon are probably the most obvious example of like, maybe it's time for Nintendo to get new hardware. If we... Oh, come on. Leave me alone, Sneasel. What I was trying to get at though is like, the only reason that I want a new console so badly is because it's more so out for the sake of knowledge rather than to actually have a console, because I've had no idea and been a little worried even of how they're going to handle things like Nintendo Switch Online and Pokemon Home going into the next console generation. I brought this up last stream too, but it feels worth repeating. Especially because I don't think it was the last stream. I just remember it being a stream where I was doing Pokemon stuff. Like, I don't know if I could handle it if we get a new console generation and go back and just like strip away all the virtual console releases and just slowly release them again over the course of frickin' 7 years. I just really, really hope they continue that, because otherwise I I don't see myself touching NSO for a little bit. God. Wow. Wonder if that can get picked up on the mic of all things. The worst part is he's usually not that noisy. He only acts up like this in the evenings when he wants attention. And usually only does it when there's someone in the same room as him. So it's just him being a little jerk. No, let me hit the tree. I really wish there was more than literally one tree to actually... Oh, shoot, I forgot this is a place where Sharon shows up. I don't remember if I still have to defeat Sharon or if I have to catch Sharon. Considering how freaking rare they are, I probably have to do both. But of course, I can't check to make sure because that's not a feature we can do on the Pokédex. You have to check them out from outside of battle. And that's I'll emphasize it again because it's probably during the part where my audio was overpowering my voice. I really want that to be a feature in the new Legends game. Please pop up Pokédex info. Well, I guess that doesn't help. Cherubi? Okay, I just have to see them jump out of the trees. I've caught and defeated as many as I need to be. Okay, so regardless of what I did, it wasn't a waste of time. Oh, 2 in a row. Guess this is just a lucky spot. I was just about to say, I don't know how I felt about Apom appearing in literally only 2 trees in the entire game, and yet having to, like, pop it out of a tree like 5, 10, 15 times. Way too many times for how frequently it happens. Where are you, Apom? I don't even need them because I've got the shiny already, but like... Yeah, need to get them out of 15 trees, and out of all, like, 200 hours I've played this game, definitely more than that at this point, I've only seen them pop out of a tree 5 times. I think, like, they could have easily fixed that if they popped out trees in the Icelands as well, but no, it's just 2 trees in the Coastland, and that's it. So that takes care of all the satchels, but I'm kind of wondering if I should just wait out for a space-time rift at this point. I don't know. It'd be more... I also feel like it would be much more interesting if I just went ahead and did a mass outbreak. I'll buy for a little time, because I see... I see some things that I can quickly get. I mean... I'm glad it happened so I can complain about it. Like, am I the only one who thinks that's kind of bad game design that, like, you pop yourself up to Braviary, and if you immediately swap to another Pokemon, it's high enough that it could actually hurt you? Yeah. Like, I get why it happens, but I feel like you had the power to avoid it being an issue. Let's see. I can just check a few things around here, see if there's all set with Cobat. Yep, looks like I'm all set with Cobat. Really? Oh, what am I doing? I literally have a move that's super effective against you that I should be spamming. In fact, I should have been using Agile against you. That's kind of weird. Do the names... That just feels like a weird amount of space. And I can't quite tell if it's intentional or not. Yeah, I already did like 2 space-time rifts in a single stream. I can get the rest on my own time. I think I kind of want to be done soon, so gonna squeeze in 1 space-time rift and then call it a day. Where did I even get that first Pokemon from? Chimcho? Alright. That's 2 in a row where there was absolutely nothing, so surely there should at least be a mass outbreak this time. There we go. God, I'm so tempted to go for Lumineon. Even though I have Finneon shining already, but... And... I'm hunting... one of the major goals I want to do before I stop playing the game is to get a shiny of each of the regionals, and let's just say I don't think I need the Ice Lens for anything to push me towards that goal. Do I have Murkrow finished? That might be it. I wouldn't complain if that sparkled. And where was it again? Maybe I have time to just sneak in a Murkrow check and then do a massive outbreak on top of it. I don't know, it'd kind of be a crazy deal if I actually did get a shiny today, because that would be like the 3rd shiny, or the 4th shiny I've gotten throughout the course of today. 5th if I want to count the whole weekend as a whole. I guess I never really talked about that. So, I went out for breakfast this morning and then went for a walk afterwards. And the Bug Out event was happening in Pokemon Go. And it was also the day for Heracross Raid Day. But I just wanted to go out for breakfast, and I didn't want to follow Niantic's rules. And I wanted to go out walking what was comfortable for me. And for me, morning, early afternoon is when I like to walk. By the time I took care of all my errands, it was just about time. I didn't really have any time to do the Heracross Raid Day. Oh, I didn't realize that it was so close. I just made them all angry at me without even realizing it. So anyways, that aside, I went on my walk regardless of the fact that going out to walk this early meant that I wasn't going to take part in the raid day. It was fine. I had like 2 remote raid pass that were given away from weekly rewards. And there's enough other people on my friends list doing the raids that I was able to use up those 2 remote raid passes and get the mega energy I needed to evolve my own Mega Heracross. I would have loved to hunt I would have loved to do some raids as well, and actually try to get the pink hair across and a stronger one in general, but like it just wasn't in the cards. I'm so tired of everything in Pokemon Go taking place at 2 p.m. when I'm so much more of a 10 to noon sort of person when it comes to being out. I like to get out, do my errands, and get my walking, and get back home before everything gets really busy, and like summer, spring, when things be able to get back before it gets really hot out. Stuff like that. And yet, for like the past year or so, Pokemon Go's insisted of having every major event from 2 to 5. Pretty much ever since they introduced the whole thing to Community Days where they would end with just local raids, local exclusive raids to extend the Community Day popping up throughout the whole time frame. Point being, like, I miss the days when they were a little bit more free with Community Days a little bit earlier on in the day. But I'm kind of realizing that's beyond the whole point of what I started this conversation on. I had a nice walk regardless of all the complaints I have. And the craziest thing was, like, as I was just getting back in my car and getting ready to order lunch and head home, I check a Burmy, and it's shiny. Of course, like, it's in the one spot that has bad cell reception. So I'll give you all a sec to take your wildest guess of how that went. I click on the shiny, try to catch it. Gink is unreceptive, and it shows that it runs away. I thought I lost a shiny Burmy. But then I checked my journal and it didn't show the shiny running. I checked my actual Pokemon storage and the shiny Burmy was there. So the mess had a happy ending. And again, that's just like the first shiny I've gotten today. The only downside about this whole ordeal was it was a male Burmese, and I think it's the second male. I think I've gotten 2 shiny Burmese throughout my time playing Pokemon Go, and I think they were both males. I have to double check what the Grass Cloak Burmy actually was, but I don't think it was much better. Where's the rest of the Murkrows? I'm surprised they haven't found me. Oh, here you are. So, if that wasn't enough walking, let's just say that I ordered something for lunch that I shouldn't. It didn't taste bad. It didn't make me sick, but it's definitely one of those sort of things that are stuffed with way too much stuff that you typically get when you're in college, and leave the heck alone once you get too old. Get too old for really fatty stuff that just throws literally everything into a sandwich. And yet I bought it, and yet I got it anyways, because I wanted something that was a chicken finger sub, and kind of forgot just how, kind of forgot what I was ordering until I ate it. And the whole point of all that was I thought, it got so bad that it kind of made, it was kind of hard to really do anything because I'm just so bloated I was borderline sick. And eventually I decided that maybe if I go walking on the treadmill, the movement will help make maybe I'll feel better. Little exercise and all. So I brought down my 3DS and did a bit more chain fishing in Omega Ruby. It started out great because within 20 minutes I got 2 shiny love discs. And it made me like go, oh yeah, this is great. I'm gonna walk even longer. If I got 2 shinies this quickly from chain fishing, then surely I'm gonna get a third. And guess what? Over an hour later, those were the only 2 shinies I got from that entire chain fishing session. But hey, that's still like 3 shinies in one day. And then there's the whole... Then there's the whole Pachirisu that I mentioned earlier on. That was just yesterday. And from like the first time I popped up Pokemon Go, or I mean Pokemon Legends in a few weeks. Wrong way. Yeah, so it's not like I was walking on the treadmill for a full hour straight, because I took some breaks in between. Or, I mean... It was close to an hour, though, even with the breaks in between, but it's a long time between resting on the couch and going on the treadmill just to try to get that third shiny that I was so convinced that I was going to get in no time. That goes to show, sometimes you gotta cut your losses while you're ahead. There we are, hour and a half. Sure. Let's see if I can squeeze in one mass outbreak. If we can actually get it this time. There's 2. I think the big question is which one would give me more chances of the regional shinies that I don't have yet. Let me check my little log real quick. And we can go from there. I guess there's still reason for me to be in the Icelands, because I still need... I still need to get the Decidueye, because I want to actually get one from in-game and not just transfer a Pokemon Go shiny and evolve it up from there. I still need Stantler, I still need Cypher, Quillfish, Lilligant, Basculin, and Avalugg. It's kind of crazy. I've gotten so many already, and yet this feels like so many still left to go. Let me double check my options. So, it seems like I should go with the field ones, because... Were any of those options I listed even things I could find in the Coastland? Quillfish. And to be fair, Quillfish is one I really want. And maybe Basculin could appear there. But I feel like they're more common in, like, the Highlands. Or the Icelands from my experience. 1 to 2. And I don't think this is why pops up into the Coastlands. I think it's more common. I think I've ran into them all the time in the Cornet Highlands as well. So could really use Quillfish, and I have terrible luck in the Fieldlands, despite the fact that there's definitely at least 2 Pokemon. Like, didn't I run into a... I think I actually have run into an outbreak of Quillfish in the Fieldlands of all places once. It's really random, but I definitely have memories of it happening now. What I could do if I really want to push my luck is that I could save and then check out each one. We'll see how ambitious I feel. Just start with seeing what's in the Fieldlands and go from there. Alright, Mai. Show me what you got. Yeah, this is why I don't feel like I have the greatest luck with the Highlands. I have them to check for the Shinx, if only because, like, I've gotten every single one of the evolutionary lines of Shiny Shinx, minus the first one. But in the matter of helping me with my goal, no dice. Well, let's see if we have better luck in the Coastlands. I guess the other reason why I'm so hesitant to go to Coastlands is because it feels like I've done more mass outbreaks in the Coastland than everywhere else. I've had some great finds from the Coastland, like my first Alpha Shiny. But it feels like I've seen a lot of the things that you can possibly get there as a result. Where is my... She changes the general area that she appears in each area, and it throws me off every time. I mean, I know she's consistent, but in the sense of... Like, sometimes she'll appear right next to base, sometimes she'll appear behind the base, sometimes she'll appear in front of the base. It's different in each of the regions, and it drives me nuts to no end. And of course the Celio has the special mark. Because I think I've already gotten a shiny Spiel and a shiny Celio already. Wouldn't mind trying to hunt for the Glameow, and I just remembered I gotta check those trees for the Apoms. The shaky trees for the Apoms aren't gonna find themselves. Yeah. Point being, what I want in both areas isn't that great, but what was it that I wanted from the Fieldland? I kind of like doing this area anyways, because I feel I can get so many checks so quickly. I almost want to just check for Growlithe again because of, see if we get a second outbreak. Also should probably check one Chansey, because I know there's Dex completion to be done. You know, here's the plan. I'll go around in a circle. We'll just coast by these areas, not really bother. And I'm sure if the Apom tree is shaking, it'll be shaking when I make the loop around. No one wants to see me just stand in one place being indecisive all day. Not even myself. Just do a quick check to see if there's any shinies in these areas, and focus on catching them elsewhere. I'm not even gonna bother with Magby though, because I got one shiny Magby and that's enough for me. I don't know if this is efficient, but it feels efficient to me. This is how I like to climb mountains, just fly to them with Bravery, spend a second on them with Sneasler, jump off the cliff, and then jump right back on Bravery. See how quickly I cleared that particular path? I feel that's pretty good. I can't believe that counted as a surface to land on. Trees are just weird in this game. Trees are just crazy. I'm just happy that I didn't hurt myself in-game. Alright. You see, I would not complain about a second shiny Growly. It's like the best thing I think we could get from this entire mass outbreak. I'm a little worried about going against so many fire types. But they're also rock types, so I can't not taking this opportunity to do some work with Lucario. And of course, the first thing they go for is Flare Blitz. I was gonna say, maybe you could show me some mercy, but no, the Growlys want blood. Or whatever metallic substance comes out of Lucario. I don't know. We're getting into questions that the Pokemon Company does not want us to ask, but I kind of wonder if Lucario, actually being a Steel type, actually has what makes Lucario run and function. Maybe it runs on pure Chi. This is the world of Pokemon. Weirder things would happen. I don't think there's really even any Pokemon. There's not even any Pokedex entries that I can recall that confirm or deny my theory. Wow, these little puppies are just obliterating my entire team. It's just like tailor-made to be destroyed by Growlithe. I think like the only thing I don't have that... I think the only Pokemon I have that really resists them is Rampardos. But then again, it's a Rampardos. I'm actually impressed that it was able to take the hit from that Growlithe as well as it did. Well, the important thing here is that once we catch and defeat these Growlithes out, clear out the area, and I can go into hiding and not have to worry about fighting any more of them. All that hustle, and there was really just one left. Man, that was a lot of time to waste on one outbreak. 1.5. Maybe I should have, like, paid a little closer attention to the Machop just to see if I got something out of it. Quick dump. I don't think I wanted to dump that. Quick dump of everything else, though. make myself regret wasting the revives. Remember to have so much money that it doesn't really matter. And let's see what we get from the Chansey. I wouldn't mind a shiny Chansey, but I'm more so interested in this massive outbreak because I know there's still some Chansey research that I have to clear out, especially with feeding it. Feeding it takes so long, though, and I like to actually get things. Let me see what I have left to do. I just have to feed them 5 more times. That's not too bad. And then I have to defeat 2 more. Catch one while sleeping. Not exactly the most ideal thing to do in a mass outbreak. There's like 5 berries out there. Surely you can find enough to actually get this research cleared out. Alright, we're good. We just gotta sneak behind 2 of them. Close combat them to their obliteration. And we'll be all set. And I did not know the day. I kind of dread the day when I have to use a Chansey to finish this Pokédex entry. Chansey, my friend. Oh. Chansey, are you okay? Never knew that Chanseys were such adept swimmers. Oh, this game is fantastic. Moments like these are like all the charm of the glitches of Scarlet and Violet. But I actually enjoy looking at them. I'm not quite sure, but I think I'm all set with defeating Chanseys. But I should, if I'm doing the right moves, I should still be getting stuff for Lucario. Yeah. Oh, and there's even a Blissey. Okay, good thing I fed it. I don't know if I want to go through with that. So I still have to catch them and catch them without being spotted. Oh, are you sleeping? That would actually be perfect. No, I think I was just sitting down. Cool, did that count as catching the Blissey without being spotted? I get the feeling it didn't. Oh well. What do I do with the rest of this outbreak, though? I don't think there's really any angle I could go to that would give me enough time to actually get that Chansey over there. Let me just start from here, fly, and see what I can grab along the way. I have a shiny Chatot already, but it is a really good shiny. I don't know why I'm so convinced that I'm gonna get something on this stream. Especially when I just got something the other day. Oh. I should take care of you before you're a problem. 9 o'clock and I forgot I had one more sip of my soda. I'm sure that won't regret. I'm sure that won't be full of regret. Honestly, it probably won't be as much regret as the stupid sandwich I got. And even that wasn't too terrible. Just something that it's just enough that I wish I could go back in time and undo it. But trying to describe it makes it sound worse than it actually was. Shouts are the worst because they have an annoying catch rate. They call their friends and make them run away, and feels like trying to do the right thing and sneak up, catch them without being spotted only bites you in the butt. And that's it for Shadowed. Personally, I don't even know if it was really worth the time. We got so little time to actually get to the next spot. No, it's definitely not Apom, so I'm not really, excuse me, not really worried at the moment. Speaking of Apom, looking at that Apom tree. Sorry, don't got a lot of time, Apom, as much as I'd love to have ya. I know I'm only not gonna need ya. So, neither of the Apom trees are shaking. Fantastic. I guess it's a good thing I wasn't prioritizing, huh? What about Kitty? Oh, it's right over there. Surprise! You know, I thought this would be a good idea because it makes them run quick. I can get rid of them quicker. But if one of them ends up being shiny, this brute force approach might be an issue. Oh hey, another reason for the brute force approach to be an issue. Of course you have Iron Tail. Now, let's see. If this knocks it out, I'm not too worried. If it doesn't, it should get into just the perfect range to actually catch it. Yeah. Well, none of you are shiny, just disappear. I don't got time to run after all of you. We're going for quantity over quality, because there's not too much quality in this area to speak of. And then we have Cilio. How did I not run into the satchel sometime? Yes, it's a waste of my valuable short time. You know, if I jump over here right now, though, then I can get the second Glamour check. I should get more mud while I'm here, but time is of the essence, as they say. use you. I don't really need a shiny for Ugly. I found one outside of the Outbreak. But while I'm here, I might as well catch some. I guess it's just been so long since I've captured a live reaction to a shiny in Legends Arceus that I kind of want to just find something in this stream. But I might be pushing my luck. I saw in the video that I don't know if it makes you go faster, but it keeps you from losing airtime. I was half tempted to stop for that alpha quillfish, but I got other fish to try. Is it the lighting, or is there something different looking about that Chansey? No, this isn't Scarlet and Violet. It was Sparkle. There's actually something value from it. Yeah, I gotta use Soft Boil, and I gotta... the evolving numb's gonna be a pain, because we call it as a friendship evolution. What's it with Chansey's bathing this today? Where's the... I heard one of you pop out of the Pokeball. Oh, you're just completely submerged at this point. Well, I guess because there's no other options left, I'll check out the maybe. I suppose. The rain is about to wear off anyways. I'm actually just kind of impressed that I've actually... Well, I checked out every spot minus the Cilio. And the Magby. To be fair, I would have been a little salty if the Magby was shiny, though. Alright. So... we're about 2 hours. Do I push my luck with one more Mass Outbreak? I really want a shiny to end off the stream on. Feels like I've gotten so many of my shiny Pokemon in Legends Arceus on my own time. But I feel kind of bad not being able to share the experience with others, at least in terms of live commentary. So, either way, I want to pick up the satchel before I go. I don't know if it's actually still... It's nice that I still get satchels, even though I haven't renewed my Nintendo Online service yet. That I could go into it, but that's a whole other story. I don't know if it's actually based on people who are dropping their satchels because it's not online, because I'm not online anymore. But I've seen a couple, just from this stream alone, I've seen at least one name that I recognize. So I guess it is possible that the game's just making it up based on people that have picked Where would I even get random names? Because I don't have that many people on my friends list. So I feel like it's gotta be connecting the internet to some degree. I just don't know how much is based on actual satchels. How that first Pokeball didn't hit, the world may never know. Oh, I didn't realize I could just catch these little guys to grind up, to grind for the mud resource as well. A little too late from my personal opinion, but still. Alright. I think what I'm gonna do is head back to town, see what we got for encounters, and like if there's a mass outbreak that I want, I'll do that because that'll get done real quick. And as for mass outbreak, we'll see. We'll base it on where the mass outbreaks appear and how ambitious I'm feeling. I should clean out my storage too, but that can wait for off stream. I am kind of itching to wrap things up a little. Right, so got a lot of Chansey done. Still gotta use Aurora Spear, Close Combat, and Agile moves a significant amount. And I should probably go hunt down some Lucarios myself and just to see. I'm surprised with how much time I spend in the Icelands hunting for Sneasel. They haven't just taken care of Lucario already. I guess it is a little more secluded from the other ones. So it's just mass outbreaks, and it's wouldn't mind shiny Rotom, but you know what? I'm trying to wrap up this. I was tempted to soft reset until I got something I wanted, but we'll just go with what we got. I think my body's ready to start settling down as well. I won't go too into details. And sure, it gave me a good opportunity to finish up the Highland mass space-time rift stuff I gotta do as well. Because I could definitely see myself just on my own time, of course, waiting out while I'm sitting in the area anyways, and get that last outbreak. And you know what? Sure, I'll pick up a... We have that perfectly good Rhydon just sitting around anyways. Or Rhyperior, excuse me. It'll be perfect for Rotom, so let's give it some time to shine. What moves do I gotta do with Rhyperior? If I'm gonna bring it with me, I might as well get some of that out of the way. If I can find it. Oh, Rock Slide and Double Edge. I was hoping for high horsepower, but shoot, I'm so close to the end of the stream, but sorry, I gotta leave for a second. Oh darn, I was so close to being done with the stream too. This Rock Slide and Double Edge I had to get on here. Thankfully I don't have a need for 2 normal type moves, so that was easy. There's the little stinkers. And now I'll try to get as many as I can before they inevitably see me and make my life a living heck. Cool, I missed. Now they're gonna murder me. At least this isn't. At least they're kind of low leveled compared to some ones I ran into before. Like that one. Okay, what's the deal? Why tease me with a level 36 Rotom? Then immediately for a level 50s. Luckily, it doesn't look like it's gonna matter. I don't know, I kinda got the gut feeling that it's gonna bite me in the butt. Like missing a 90% accurate move. Oh, never mind, it's 90%. That checks out. See, that's the thing I like about the strong style agile thing. It gives me an alternative to inaccurate moves. Like if I'm annoyed with... Oh! It's kind of late. So I had to contain myself a little. But you got the gist. We did so many massive outbreaks, it's not too shocking 2 hours in, but that still caught me off guard. Okay, I did save, right? Watch me get murdered by the shiny. I'm calling it now. Come back here. Please don't gotta worry about you running. I didn't even think about what I want to catch you in. I want to go for little style. Not like you got too many options to work with in Legends, but the Ultra Ball kind of looks nice with your Outer Glow. It's something about the way it, in this game, I never really noticed it before, because it's not like I've really gone on my way for shiny Rotom before. But I never realized, like, I was always aware that it was more red. And I guess just with the frame rate of this game or something, and how sporadic they are, you really see the outline in this game. And I didn't realize just how much that the outline was a completely different color. Thank you, Charm. That's what you're here for. Wait, why am I running away from these things? I got a ride on. Hey, we got a shiny on the stream though. That is worth going a little bit longer than I wanted to, and of itself. So that's like 4 shiny Pokemon throughout the course of one day. The Burn Me and Go, the 2 Love This on the treadmill, now this. And that's not even counting the Pachirisu that I got yesterday. I'm glad I decided to do one more mass outbreak. And I'm also glad I didn't, like, try to soft reset for a massive mass outbreak. The downside is that I don't want to clear out the rest of this outbreak, and we don't really got any way to kill the time until then. Oh, I guess how come it really felt like there was more Rotoms than there actually was. And I'm glad I checked for the no pass. I'm glad I checked that rock, because I thought it was just giving me another Geodude. But I don't think I've actually seen enough no pass pop out of the ores. And the stuff that are based on encounters are always insignificant. Alright. Let's check out our new Rotom. I forgot if I even saved since that whole ordeal. Got way too caught up in hype. Seeing Pokemon. It just kind of looks. I think Rotom in general just looks weird in this game. But that yellow-orange outline really does help it. So yeah, I guess it's a good time. Since apparently my game audio was way too loud. I guess now it's a good time as any to showcase both of the shiny Pokemon I've gotten throughout this weekend. So this little fella I got yesterday opened up the game for the first time in a few weeks, and I've been in a shiny drought for a month. I was in Iceland. The Mass Outbreak variety wasn't anything I was looking for in particular, but I decided to go for it anyways. And I think the Pachirisu Outbreak that was in the first one, that was the first thing I did, and the shiny almost showed up immediately. The downside is I was recording it, but because I was recording, I wasn't paying too close attention to capturing or like recording it with my Switch, because I was like recording it from a capture card. And downside with that was I was doing it the lazy way, and I was listening to a podcast as I was playing Legends Arceus, so the audio from the podcast kind of got into the footage. So that's going to be a whole mess to edit around for the inevitable montage. At least I hope there's still a montage for this year. I want to do it, but I kind of wonder if by the time this year ends, if I'm going to have the time to do it. Because I slowly see my priorities shifting away from videos. But that's a whole ordeal, and I'm trying to wrap up the stream. I don't got the time for that. It's kind of cute to watch them talk to each other. We gotta get a good look at the Rotom, though. Yeah, I really love the yellow outline. The red is cool and all, but I think the yellow outline really just makes it shine. Shoot. I'm trying to wrap up the stream, but I'm kind of worried by the time I do, we're gonna get a mass outbreak. Yeah. The best part about videos is that, like, you can get all of the camera angles. There's so much potential to, like, snip a single screenshot and make it a video, or make it the photo I post on Blue Sky. Man, now I don't want to stop, but it's getting late. No, so I'll see y'all for next stream. Maybe I'll stream again next week around the same time. It would be a good excuse to pop up this game and, like, make some progress on that Pokedex, but... streaming is a little lower priority, so we'll just have to see how I feel when that time comes around. Until then, though, take care.